long time now. I'd be stupid not to be on my own side. My Angela. I decide if I'm beautiful. I decide if I'm strong. You do not determine my story. I will. Amy Schumer. One is not born a woman, one becomes one. Simone de Beauvoir. All of these women wore brows, and so do I. Let me tell you what this means to me. I first became a woman when I became a percussionist. See, female percussionists aren't rare, but they're not common. So when I walked into my junior high band room on the first day of school, I was surrounded by 10 teenage boys and one me. I quickly learned that in order to carry my own weight, I needed to work hard, I needed to turn my raw talent into skill, and I needed to prove that I was tough enough to be in this masculine environment. My first lesson in being a woman was that being a woman means not being afraid to be better than a man. As I grew, I became more ambitious, which essentially means I did whatever I wanted, including becoming a drum major for my high school marching band. For those of you that don't know, a drum major is the person who stands in front of the marching band, waving their arms around like a crazy monkey person, trying to keep the band in time. It's also a huge leadership position, and it requires a lot of respect, which I didn't always get. Sometimes it was because I was a percussionist and I didn't spend a lot of time on the field. Other times it was because I was young. I was only a junior. But most of the time it was because I was a girl, a woman. So the second lesson in womanhood was that being a woman means that I deserve every ounce of respect that a man does. The culmination of my womanhood, though, happened just a few weeks ago. Now, here's some context. I want to be a civil litigation lawyer when I grow up. That means that if Spencer went to Texas Roadhouse and applied for a job, and Texas Roadhouse said, you can't work here because you're a man, Spencer would come to me and say, I want to sue Texas Roadhouse for violating my civil rights. And then we would kick their ass. I also want to be a Supreme Court justice. I want to be the next Ruth Bader Ginsburg. It's a big dream, and it's going to take a lot of work. Now, I want you to keep this in mind while I tell you this story. I was on the couch with this guy. We had just finished watching a movie. His arm was around me, and he starts saying these wonderful things, like, Maddie, you're sweet, and you're kind, and you're open-minded, and that's super hard to find. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so he likes me, and this is going in a good direction. And then he says, but you're too ambitious for me to date you. I was shocked, I was confused, and I was frustrated because this isn't the first time I've heard this. This isn't the first time that a guy has told me that my dreams are too big for him to handle. Now, what this guy didn't know is that I'm not going to go back to Idaho and be his happy little housewife and do whatever he wants. No, I'm going to pass the bar in any damn state I want, and I'm going to be a badass lawyer, and no one is going to stop me. So my third lesson in womanhood is that no matter what, I should never step away from my dreams, especially when that's what someone wants from me. Being a woman has taught me that I need to be strong. It has taught me that I need to be my own hero. It has taught me that I am beautiful, and I am loved, and I am powerful, and no one can take that away from me. Being a woman is irreplaceable to me. My bra is irreplaceable to me. I am a feminist. I've been female for a long time now. I'd be stupid not to be on my own side. I decide if I am beautiful. I decide if I am strong. You do not determine my story, I will. One is not born a woman. One becomes one.